Hey everybody, welcome back to In Bed with the Millennial. I'm the Millennial, Javeda Bay, and this is my bed. So, this week is International Human Trafficking Awareness Day, so I thought that would be the great time to dispel some discrepancies on what is sex work and what is sex trafficking, because there's a lot of confusion, especially within our political system and legislation on the two, and the conflation between the two leads to a lot of dangerous things, aka laws, being passed that further harm sex workers and do not succeed in protecting people from being sex trafficked. So we're going to talk about it. First things first, what is sex work? Sex work is the consensual exchange of sexual favors, services, performances, products, sexual items, things, in exchange for material compensation. So that could be actual money, that could be housing, that could be food, gifts, a variety of different things. Material compensation, it varies depending on what people are looking for, but it is for indirect physical contact or stimulation. In this pandemic age that we're living in, a lot of sex work has moved to being virtual and online, aka the rise of OnlyFans, but that's a different topic. Sex trafficking now is the illegal abduction and transporting and forcing of people into sexual exploitation. So that is when someone is kidnapped and basically beaten into submission to go out and be a sex slave and things of that nature. Sex trafficking is literally not consensual. That is the big thing. Sex work, consensual. Sex trafficking, not consensual. And a lot of the laws that are being passed right now are trying to focus on combating sex trafficking and child pornography, which are obviously very terrible things, and we do need to fight them. But the way that Congress and representatives and lawmakers are going about it is by destroying sex work and ruining that valid profession, which is total BS, and we ain't having that. So let's talk about it more, because we need to. So when it comes to actual sex work, there are a variety of ways to get into it and a variety of ways to do it. You have full service sex work, you have online sex work, people who have OnlyFans and Patreon accounts, and who you can hire to shoot videos for you of them stripping and pole dancing, and you can pay them for it. You also have people that send their used panties, who do send feet pics. There's a variety of different forms of sex work. They are all valid. They are all work. None of it is just easy, I'm just gonna do it for fun. No, it's work. It takes effort. It takes emotional labor. It takes so much. Sugar babying is another form of sex work. Sex trafficking, on the other hand, is someone being forced to go out and have sex with people that they are not willingly choosing to, that they are not getting any money from. It is not okay. It is very terrible. But the way that a lot of lawmakers have tried to combat this, you have things like SISEA and FOSTA created, which are very harmful. That ended up destroying a lot of resources that sex workers use to vet and find new clients and make sure they are safe, and just creating a safe work environment for sex workers. And now we have a new bill being proposed, SISEA, I don't know how to pronounce it, SISEA. That is what this new bill is, and it is going to be even worse, because basically it's going to make sex work, pornography, everything that basically all adult content is going to be illegal. That's what can happen if this bill passes. So in the comment section, in the description, you can actually go read. There's a very wonderful thread on Twitter that someone did to explain what this bill is and the harm that it will cause for sex workers. And then there's also a link to a petition to sign so that this bill does not get passed, because if you take away legal sex work, you're ruining a lot of lives, and we all need to work to combat that. So definitely go sign both of those things, but also just be mindful of what is sex work and what is sex trafficking. Please learn, use the proper language. Do not conflate them, because that is harmful at the end of the day. Also actually do your research. When it comes to sex trafficking, people just love to throw it out there without fully researching the things that they're attaching it to. And that's not helping anyone. It's literally hurting more people than it's helping. So let's go out there and let's do our part and let's make this better. Let's change it. Let's fight it. So go read that Twitter thread. Go sign that petition and come back next week because we're going to keep talking about stuff. There's going to be more sex ed content. But please share this video. Go out, share this video. There's a great TikTok that I will also put in the description that you can share far and wide with everyone so they can better understand and they can go and sign the petition. And definitely make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. But please, even if you don't subscribe, just go sign that petition and read that Twitter thread and share it with at least one other person. Just do it, please. But definitely come back next week for another video, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Deuces.